How on a day, my beautiful and amazing people? I salute you according to the time. Depending on where Natanda they listen to us, I welcome you to this beautiful and amazing day with another English's information, my people. On a well done, oh, my people, on a welcome. Oh. My people, I stand every day of my life to congratulate our royal premier for what she has become and what she is. Yes, her presence always scare the enemies, the haters, but it doesn't change anything because not every woman is replaceable. Not every woman can leave your home and you go and look for that woman and start asking for it. But this woman is a woman that left after few months. Things started changing on the other side, meaning that the woman holds the key. I congratulate our royal premier every day because of what she has become and because of who she is. I thank God for her life. If you don't want to believe that, then the person can go and believe whatever he believes. But I tell you the truth, Premier had shown that she was actually the one holding that family. She was actually the one. No matter how the man you see him struggle now to make money to hit this and that, he has already used 3 years to show everybody that he was just a kobo in that marriage. It was this woman that was carrying everything. And right now, right away, there is nothing the man can say or yeah for people to understand. You can't change the narrative. This woman keep making money every day. If this woman had been with the man and made all these achievements, people would have still say that in husband achievement. Look at the cars, the G-Wagon, the Rolls Royce, the Range Rover. Look at all of them. Nobody can argue it now. Before, it was the mansion, the properties, and people are saying, is you the Edochie, is you the Edochie. Now, Yul is no longer there. It's no longer the mansion. She has a mansion. What's she building again? It is now other properties. She has a property in Lagos. She has in Abuja. She has in Enugu. She has everywhere. You understand? It is not every woman that is replaceable. Not every woman is replaceable. And it is not every wife that is replaceable. Some are foundations. Some wives are foundations. Some wives are blessings. Some wives carry grace. Like Premier. Premier is a force that carries grace. Yes. Some women are just wives. Others are pillars. Premier is a foundation. She helped build the home. She builds home, the image, and the legacy. You don't remove a pillar and expect the house to stand. Replacing a girlfriend is easy. Replacing a woman who built your life is impossible. Some women are irreplaceable, and May is one of them. May is irreplaceable, and that is why you, the Edochie, cannot survive. He cannot survive losing her. He cannot survive being dumped or abandoned by this woman. No matter what you hire people to say about her, you can't remove it from her. Some women forcing men to accept that polygamy are the same women who cannot share their man with another person. Talk more of, a human being. Hypocrisy is loud on social media. Premier faced publicly what those women can't handle privately. It costs nothing to support the woman who was wronged, but some women love drama until it happens to them. Be honest, you wouldn't tolerate what May endured. Judy Austin was the person here who was telling me, are you the only one to enjoy this man? Are you the only one to do this? Are you the only one? But now you had dumped her, and she's now beginning to feel. She was not married though. She was just a girlfriend, a side chick, and she's dumped. And now she has started confessing. She has started speaking in tongues because you, the Edochie, dumped her. But Premier built that home. Premier built the structure of the home. Premier built the image of that home. Premier built the reputation of that home. Everything some people met and began to enjoy, like Judy. Everything Judy met and began to enjoy is what men built. It is disrespectful to drag the woman who fought the battles you are benefiting from. But Judy didn't know this. You don't invite the source of the peace you are feeding on. You cannot insult the source of the peace you are feeding on. The source of the peace you are feeding on, you can't. Don't fight the woman who built the empire you walk into. Show respect to the foundation. That is what Pime is. Show respect to foundation stronger than your intentions. If not, you will end up depending on you end up depending on GoFundMe that they are raising, or you end up depending on an account that Yinkolo Mental and your sister is raising on social media. Yes, and that is it. Right now, Pime is moving higher. I thank God for everything that He is doing for Pime, and I thank God. I always say this, and I want to say it again. I will still say it anytime. My people, have you imagined if May had not been successful for these 3 years? Just think about it. What would have been her lot if Pime had depended on arms? If Pime had been crying along and asking people to assist her. Yes, telling people how Edochies abandoned her and the 3 kids that are remaining and they are suffering so much. People should please help her on social media. That is what Judy and their cohort wanted to hear. They wanted to hear a woman crying and begging on social media. But they were so bitter, so pained that woman they thought would be begging is the woman that is shining and even giving out. Their greatest surprise came on her birthday when she gave out 50 million to 50 women. It was like a stab on their face. It was like a stab, not on their back, on their face. Because you just looked at them and stabbed them on the face. Yes. Because they can't believe that this woman can raise even 1 million to give out, not to talk of 50 million. And she gave out 200 bags of rice. 200 or 25 kg bags of rice to 200 women. Or you can call it 200 families that don't have anything to eat that day. That is Pime for you. Some women are really foundations. Some women are really pillars. Some women are really, but also, while we are talking, you also remember that there are women who are divorcers, like Judy. Women who come to your life, it becomes financial setback. Women who come to your life and everything you earned goes down the drain. Mr. Obasi called them financial setback. Women who goes and devour everything you have. You may be doing well, as soon as they come, everything changed. Like you, Edochies, was doing well with Pime. As soon as Judy Austin come into his life, everything went back. Everything scattered life. Everything Africa. So my people, I thank God for what God is doing in the life of Pime. Sometimes I begin to think, maybe it is good to sometimes God let people to betray you publicly just to see how God can uplift you publicly. Look at Pime, the woman they mocked, dragged, bullied, insulted. The woman they said was not submissive, not good enough. The woman that they said not loud enough. Yet today, every single thing happening keeps providing one thing. You can add noise. You can force relevance. You can buy attention. But you cannot compete with grace. They tried to replace her, but the world made her standard. The world has made Pime the standard. They tried to silence her, but her silence is louder than their noise. Very, very louder than their noise. They tried to destroy her home, but they only exposed their intentions. A queen is not crowned by shouting. A queen is crowned by character. Oh my goodness. If you don't know, you don't know. And Pime has become the lesson The example, the blueprint, do you think women like this can ever be replaced? Do you think a woman like Pime can be replaced by anyone? Not every wife is replaceable. Not every wife is replaceable. Some are just wives, others are pillars. Pime is a foundation of all. She helped build the home, the image, the legacy. You don't remove a pillar and expect the house to stand. Replacing a girlfriend is very easy. Replacing a side chick is very easy. Replacing a woman who built your life, impossible. Some women are irreplaceable, and Queen May is one of them. Queen May is the queen of all queens, the queen that queen their queen, and the mother that mother their mother. When you see the Judy warriors crying, when you see them lamenting, don't feel they are making a mistake. When they are being intimidated by the presence of this woman, citing this woman every day when they wake up and open their social media is a problem to them. Believe or understanding that there are so many warriors around the world, there are so many fighters around the world, there are so many, whatever they call them, even if they call them coven, there are so many people around the world speaking for this woman. When she's silent, makes them go deepre. They can't understand why the woman who is silent now speaks was spoken for by a lot of people. A woman they thought they have won, a woman they thought they have embarrassed, a woman they thought they have disgraced, a woman they thought they have defeated, now has a voice, even every place they go to, even in their own homes, in their own matrimonial homes. They will be surprised that if not their wife, their husband, if not their husband, their kids are standing tall, supporting this woman. That is a challenge. Even in their own home, even in their own camp, there are people who stand up and respect this woman. That was why on this woman's birthday, 16th of September, I don't forget it, almost all Judy Austin leaders, Judy Austin platform leaders celebrated this woman. They couldn't hide it. When you see a woman doing what you cannot do, when they see Queen May dishing out 50 million to 50 women, VoxGen go to her page, Chip Jenny go to her page, all of them start going to her page, their pages, and started celebrating an extraordinary woman, a woman that have done what they cannot do, a woman who stood the test of time, a woman who cannot be replaced, a woman who nobody stands and have it, a woman who is strong and who showcases her strength every time. They cannot but celebrate this woman. When may you the Edochies is the cocoa. Put me anywhere. May you the Edochies is irreplaceable. I don't know about you. I don't know what you think. I don't know what you see. But I will tell you this for free. The best thing you can do to yourself is to support every woman you see anywhere that is like Queen May. Anywhere you see a woman living her life, behaving like Queen May, that woman needs your support. Support her there and then because she has endured a lot. There are many women like Queen May out there. There are many women struggling like Queen May. And I pray that God blesses all their hustles. Because a lot of people feel that because they are women, they should be trapped down. Because she's a woman, the man should come and tell her what he wants, and it will happen like that. Family is about understanding. Family is about negotiation. Family. I always tell people it is good to negotiate everything. Negotiate everything. Let the other person know why things are happening and know why everything is happening. Carry everybody along in your marriage. In a situation where you see a family where nobody is carried along, there is always conflict. Sometimes you may think the man is bad. Sometimes you may think the woman is bad. But the only problem is there's nobody is carrying the other one along. People are living independently, doing what they want, going ahead without informing the other. And as soon as you are having such a family, there is always conflict everywhere. There are women who are irreplaceable. When Premier was with you, Ledoche, she built a mansion and she bought other properties. When she was with you, Ledoche was celebrated as a landlord, even at a very tender age. He makes a lot of guy. He was respected at Nollywood. Nobody dares to talk when Edochie is talking. He dictates what happens in a set. On set, he dictates what happens on set. He dictates how things go. What he wants is what he's giving. He tells you what he wants, and the producer will give it to him, or else he walks out of the set. And if he walks out of your set, it affects your production, because his face was running everywhere. Why? Because there is this woman, a very important woman, a gracious woman that is beside him as a wife. So when Pemel was still with you, Edochie, you was reckoned to be a very successful man. He was celebrated, and it was this success that you was enjoying that attracted Judy and attracted every other woman that was sleeping with you, because you was sleeping with so many women. It was not only Judy. It was this success that was attracting all these things, because success attracts so many things, or so many people, and so many things. So that success was attracting those women, and they were coming and flaunting around you, Edochie, not knowing that what they are seeing is a product of a woman who stood by him, a woman who invested all she had in the man. So when you was still with me, everything was moving fine, courtesy of the grace of this woman. But when you left the same woman, that's why they say not every woman is irreplaceable. When this woman left you, the grace left you, you started falling. One, before, he used to be celebrated on set. He dictates what happens on set. But now, he is not even invited to a set. He's not allowed in a set. People walk out of him whenever he comes to a set, because nobody desires to work with him. Because nobody want to be infected, or nobody want to contact what in carry, because it was believed that he's carrying negativity, he's carrying failures around him. So a lot of people run away, and nobody want to contact what he carries. That is one of the effect. The second effect is that he lost everything. Once a landlord became a tenant, and become a tenant, and at the point was evacuated from the house by a landlord, another landlord that should have been, instead of him to have respect from that, he was evacuated. This is a man who has a mansion in Lagos, in Lekki, in Aja Estate in Lagos. He was now thrown away from the house by another landlord in Abuja. He lost everything. He lost his fame, because nobody invites him and nobody watches any movie he's joining. He lost his fame. He lost his relationship. He lost his followership. He lost everything and lost his career. And that was why his career dwindled and dwindled and dwindled until he crashed and went down completely, went down the drain. Why? Because he betrayed a woman and took another woman. So it is not about the gender. It is not about the gender, but it is about who you are working with. Who they with you matters. Who runs with you matters. Who works with you matters. No wonder people will say, show me who your friends are and I will show you who you are. Show me who are your friends and I'll show you who you are. Because some people says, when you are walking in the midst of millionaires, you will be the next. If you are living and consistently walking in the midst of millionaires, you will be the next. Yes, that is how it is. And as soon as you are consistently walking in the midst of failures, you will be the next. And that was what happened to you, Edochie. He left his wife that was giving him all the grace, that was lifting him up, that was helping him go higher. He left her and go to a woman that brings him down. That the only thing she knows was to collect money and squander. That is why they messed up Premier's money, messed up the money in the kids' account, messed up everything, and they never had any investment on it. If you had invested all those money that worth over 100 million at that time, by now they would have paid the money comfortably and still have again and doing a lot of business with it. but they use it to cook soup and chop. Judy Austin collected all those money from Queen May's account that you, the Edochie, transferred to her and use and cook soup chop. As long as they are concerned, what is more important is the soup, is the food. They collected the money. All they did with the money is to cook soup and chop. So that is why their situation is becoming irreparable. Irreparable. The situation is irreparable, and everybody running helter skelter because they don't understand the genesis of their problem. My people no be smart, Una dey see am. Not every woman is replaceable. Like our royal queen May can never be replaced. Is it the beauty? Is it the character? Is it the emotional intelligence? Is it the what can you talk about? Queen May is irreplaceable. And that is why you, the Doche, goes around every day, every time, asking people to help him to apologize to Queen May so that Queen May will stay back. Apologize to Queen May so that Queen May will not leave completely. But that's her discretion. You don't need to tell anybody to beg her, because when you were offending her, you never told anybody to beg her. My people no be smart, Our royal Queen May is the cocoa of the gist. She's the foundation, she's the pillar, she's the image, she's everything you can think of in a family. Queen May is the best. My people no be smart, No woman is irreplaceable. Women like Queen May are treasures and are hard to find. Like and share this video, and God will bless you. If you have not subscribed to our channel, just hit the subscribe button, open the notification bell, and keep it open, so that anytime we touch light any gist here, you'll be among to receive it. Make sure have a nice day. Bye.